Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the No Hit Gods YouTube channel. New viewers, hey, welcome. We're going to be attempting our first speed run today on this channel. And hey, returning viewers, also our first speed run. Yeah, I know we got a good one in store for you guys today. We're going to be attempting the Shadow of the Tomb Raider Kid Death Percent speed run. I'm really looking forward to this one. My world record for this is going to be 27:56. That's what my previous best was. Unfortunately, we had some recording issues with that one, so we're going to be going to for a new personal best today. We're looking for a sub 27 maybe, but you know, anything sub 28 is going to be great. We barely hit that sub 28 last time, so we're going to be looking for that world record run today. I'm going to go ahead and get started into a new game here. We're going to be starting on hard mode. You know, I'm not trying to overwork myself at all. We're going to stick on hard mode. We're not going to go into Deadly Obsession. That's just going to be, you know, too much extra stuff. Plus, it's kind of this extra difficulty mode anyways. We're going to stick with the basics. So yeah, we're going to be sticking on hard mode. Unfortunately, there are going to be two unskippable cutscenes during this run. One of it's just going to be this opening one, and unfortunately, as you can see from the border here, it does count towards our playtime. It sucks. There's nothing I could do about it. I was considering not actually putting this cutscene time into the full run itself, or for the time, I guess. But you know what? I thought, you know, since the border's there and it says it counts towards the playtime, I figured, hell, might as well put it in there anyways. So yeah, this opening cutscene, this is going to be one of our unskippable cutscenes, and then the other one will come later on. It's going to be after this first little tutorial section here, where Laura is grabbing the pictures up until we go to the Streets of Cozumel. So yeah, we're going to get started here. We got Laura in the plane. It's not going to be... Or I guess, you know what, maybe I shouldn't count this. We don't have the border for this section. Spoke too soon. Yeah, if you can see at the bottom right, we're getting that loading symbol there. I am spamming the skip button, and it's not giving me the option to, which means that unfortunately we are going to have to just ride this one through. So as soon as we skip the cutscene, we're going to start spamming square here to immediately get this quick time event done, and then we're going to skip this cutscene again, and now we're going to start heading up. This part here, nothing really to it. We're just going to keep holding forward. Laura will go ahead and climb up for us. This is a little mini gameplay cutscene here. We can't skip that, but so yeah. I don't think there are any skips for this climbing section. If there is one, feel free to let me know. I'm always looking for ways to improve my time. But yeah, we're just going to be going through here, nothing else to it. But now we're actually entering into the gameplay section. We're going to be looking to maximize this skip here on this frame perfect jump. Hopefully we can get some good time out of it. All right, we're going to skip that cutscene and we're going to go. Now we're on. Gameplay is going. Now, angling your climbing here is crucial because you can actually shave just a little bit of time off, but you know, it does add up, you know. Okay, jumped as early as possible there. Good. Now, here's the big one, is getting this frame perfect jump up here. This one's huge. We can save a lot of time by ignoring the little action cutscene that it plays for us. As soon as Laura grabs this ledge, we're just going to spam the X button. Hopefully she jumps in time. Just like that. Perfect. Can't get much better than that. Now this is gonna be our first tech of the speed run. Our second one's coming up here. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna shave this corner up here. We're gonna try to start this cutscene as soon as by getting around here, just like that. Perfect. This will allow us to start this cutscene earlier. Now this is the second of the two unskippable cutscenes. Unfortunately, we do have to sit through this whole thing. I'll probably just cut it out and post.
What is all this?
You guys ever think about like why they planted like a pressure plate bomb here? Like what were they even going for? You know? What's weird there is that it obviously there's obviously a loading screen in the middle of that whole thing, and then the gameplay shifts from cutscene into like a gameplay cutscene for a couple seconds. But for some reason, there's still no gameplay involved, which I find really odd. The frame perfect jump skip. So we're gonna go ahead and skip again. We're gonna be looking for this corner skip right here. We can shave some time off just like that. You need to hold it really tight there, shave a couple seconds off, or else Laura's AI will get stuck on Jonah, so we don't want that to happen. Now the best way to get around this this fountain here is to just hug the left side. But the thing you have to look out for are these little kids and the people that kind of stick out. It'll put Laura into an animation where she's like kind of running into them, and we obviously don't want that to happen. So we want to stick here, go right around this woman here, go right around the man too, and then stick it to the left. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. That's good pathing right there. Save a couple seconds off that. And we're gonna be walking directly toward this door here.
Jonah, he's at the gate.
Oops. Okay, I opened up the map. I did not mean to do that. Oh, actually, I think this is an unskippable cutscene as well. You know, I lost about a second there. I preemptively tried to skip this cutscene, thinking that it was one we could skip. However, that does not seem to be the case. Now that we're done with that, what we're looking for here is to get through these people as quick as possible. Now, this part's a little bit tricky because it throws people off. You're not supposed to be looking at the main path, and instead look for these little gaps between the people that Laura is supposed to actually walk through, right? Like up here, I've seen a lot of speedrunners get confused. I think they're supposed to go to the right here, thinking that's the main path. However, the main path is actually up here to the left through this crowd of people. If you can shave that amount of time off, it's actually pretty funny. We get an interesting interaction here where like Rourke and Dominguez are like standing literally right there with Laura here. I found that pretty funny. They expect you to go one way, but you actually don't. You cheat the system, which is, I just find it incredibly hilarious. Our pathing is looking good here. I think our time's looking good. What are we at? I'm gonna look at the border here to not look at my my monitor screen. 10:24, not too bad.
Yeah, I heard you.
So this guy's gonna run into us. It always happens.
My fault.
If there's a skip for that, again, feel free to let me know. I'm always looking for ways to shave off some more time. Our pathing's looking good. We can shave off some time here by getting around that flower pot. That's pretty good. Now Laura's gonna get spotted here. Again, there's a little animation that plays. I don't know how to skip it though. Now our next thing up here is it's small tech, but Rourke is gonna be on a phone call. Now, instead of sitting and listening in on the phone call like many people do listening to the story, we're actually going to hold a direction while she's crouching down that allow us to get out of this a little bit earlier. So we're going to hold to the right here, and then forward, just to get out of that animation as soon as possible. And it puts us right on path again. And again, there's going to be a similar one up here where you're going to see Dominguez with a kid. The idea is to sit and watch, however, we are going to ignore that and stay to the right. We don't want any part of that. And we're coming up on our first actual gameplay section. Really, here's where the speedrun starts to get intense, where you can actually shave off some time.
I'll find another way in.
I found a good spot. I'll watch the perimeter.
Head immediately to the right. We're gonna jump over this wall. I believe this is skippable as well. Perfect. And we're gonna head down to this hole in the wall here. Maybe we can get a burst option if we're fast enough. Ah, we didn't. That's alright. Only about half a second off that. We're gonna spam triangle to get this stealth kill as soon as possible. Just like that. And the hard part of this encounter right here is to have your crosshairs placed perfectly on the guy's head, which is pretty difficult to do because the crosshair doesn't show up immediately. So I was close there, but not perfect, but that's alright. So I got a good time on that. We can go ahead and skip this cutscene once it gives us the option to. Perfect. And now we're gonna go ahead and pick up this treasure chest on the right. I believe there are some healing supplies in there. We can go ahead and open it while we're talking to Jonah to save some time. And now we just need to run. We're gonna do a burst option up here to skip the call with Rourke. Perfect. Now we're gonna skip this, and we're starting. We're gonna basically rappel as soon as we can to shave some time off. We don't want to have to actually go all the way down with the climbing axes. hold
Right.
forward. We're gonna make this jump. There's no frame perfect grab there. That's okay. We're gonna jump over here and immediately repel to save some time.
We all go in together.
Now this wall does have a frame perfect grab. However, it's pretty difficult to do on the walls. Your timing has to be just immaculate to get these done. We're gonna go ahead and see if I can do it. A little slower than I would like, but it's all right. We still got a good grab time on that. Oh, I lost some time there. I forgot to do the double jump. I thought she would grab onto it immediately. That's okay though. And we actually do have to do 2 swings here, unfortunately, because it's an impossible jump without it. So,
This is it. Jonah,
alright,
I'm
here we
entering
go.
a cave. We may lose
Now we're actually
contact.
in the tomb itself.
I'll keep an eye on Trinity.
And the interesting part here in this tomb is that there are a couple traps here. What we're gonna do is we're actually just gonna jump over them to avoid the string cutting animation, so that way we don't have to deal with that whole thing. We're gonna go ahead and rope pull this wall here. My aiming wasn't perfect there, but that's all right. So the first trap is gonna be right here. Actually, we're just gonna jump over that. Perfect. We can avoid that whole cutscene that plays out. Now, with this cave here, you can't actually can't do the scramble technique to get through it quicker. That's alright. Our pathing just has to be good. Now we're in the underwater section. Again, not a whole lot of tech here. It's really just holding forward, making sure you're always in fast swimming. Basically, is all you really need to worry about here. This animation is going to play with the eel. No way to skip it, unfortunately. Now we're going to get the eel jump scare right here. We're actually going to grab air because it is impossible to complete this section without grabbing the air. Obviously, it's a little tutorial. They want you to know how to do it. So we're going to have to do that. We're going to get jump scared by the eel. There we go. No way to skip it. But we do have some tech up here coming up into this cavern area right here. So what's going to happen here is we're going to hold forward and we're going to spam square. There's going to be a section where you do actually have to control over Laura. You're going to be wanting to hold forward for that. And then after she goes up a little bit, you're going to want to start spamming square because there's going to be a little quick time event to get you out of here. So we're going to start holding forward right here. She's immediately they're going to start going forward. And now I'm spamming square right here. Because once this little animation plays out, you're going to have a quick time event right there. Perfect. And now we're going to get this done really quick. Absolutely beautiful. There's going to be a trap up here. We're going to jump over this to avoid it. We're going to hang on to this and then immediately jump, actually, to save a little bit of time. Oh, actually, Laura did not grab onto the ledge there like I wanted her to. We probably lost about half a second there. No big deal. We can go ahead and make up for it with this puzzle section. This section really comes down to your frame perfect grabs, because if you're able to utilize them, you can shave so much time off, especially with the bat jump scare, which we'll get to.
I can tell.
So the first thing we're going to want to do here is, unfortunately, oh, I missed there, but I went ahead. Okay, I pulled it that time. Lost a little bit of time there. That's okay. We're going to push this minecart down. We're gonna head up. We actually skipped the dialogue where Laura says that she needs to weigh something down, which is interesting. Gonna be a frame perfect grab here. Perfect. We're gonna fall. Yep, that's alright. I believe there's a frame perfect grab here too as well. I could be wrong though. Let's see. Nope, there was. Perfect. Now we're gonna want to aim up here. Ah, we lose a little bit of time there. I thought I was close enough to the rope. That's alright. Ah, man, that's rough. That's okay. That's okay, though. We're still on pace, so it's fine. Now we're going to jump over this trap right here. Easy. Now, this puzzle up here, well, first of all, this frame perfect grab, we'd love to see those. Very simple puzzle. What it comes down to really is knowing how far you have to pull the minecart up, and also how far you have to rotate the initial platform. So what we're going to do, we're going to roll that down. Now we're going to come immediately up here, and we're going to turn this thing to the left to get it to line up just like that. Now we're gonna hook up the minecart to this, and we're gonna pull it up. Now what's interesting here is that you actually have to go over to the rope here and press triangle to cut it. Unfortunately, if you do not actually see the prompt and you spam it too fast, or it will do a melee attack, and we don't want that to happen. So we want to go ahead and make sure we stand still to get that prompt to come up, and boom, perfect. Couldn't have done better. Definitely did better in this section here than I did on my last run. Unfortunately, we did have that issue where I did pull the rope when I didn't mean to. That was unfortunate, but I think we are still on pace to get a personal best, which is looking phenomenal. So next, we're coming up to the bat jump scare. It's very simple. If you know where the bats come out at, you can get a frame perfect ledge grab. It's very easy to do. The bats come out of this hole to my right here, so you just want to spam square just like that. Beautiful. Alright, so now we're just going to repel. There we go. You don't want to drop down because you will get counted for a death if you do so. You just want this cutscene to play out. We're going to go ahead and skip. And now we're actually going to be entering into our first combat section. The key to this section here is utilizing the bow to avoid the stealth kill animations. Those animations take quite a bit of time, so we're going to utilize the bow and getting headshots here to avoid that. We have a stealth kill opportunity. Perfect. I believe you do actually have to take that stealth kill opportunity. You can't use the bow there. That's used to introduce you to it. So now we're going to come up here. We're going to get covered in mud. And now we actually have some strategy involved here.
Operation Blackout has been initiated. None of the local workers.
The key is to also utilize the throwing bottles.
We've planned for this. Make sure the perimeter is secure.
Inspectors are coming. Be ready.
Like so, to get him distracted. Once he walks forward, we're going to go ahead and get this stealth kill. And we're going to get a headshot here. Perfect. Now this is the tricky part here. We have a trio up in the middle here. The best way to do this is to just it's really tough. You need to get the stealth kill here. Unfortunately, I don't think it is possible to kill him with an arrow. Need to get a bottle here, throw this over. So he's gonna walk. We're gonna headshot him. Okay, I missed. That's... Oh my gosh, I can't aim. There we go. Okay, that was pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna have to just take advantage of this now. We're gonna go for headshots, that's the goal here. So these guys are gonna spawn. They are armored, however we can utilize the barrels to the left and right to take them out pretty easily. We're gonna wait for them to walk forward. We're gonna blow up this barrel here. I'm not sure why there's a guy in front of me here.
Come in.
Shit.
We saw a flame spike, you okay?
There's a couple more coming through, that's okay. We're just gonna use our assault rifle here.
I hope that's
That
all
should be
of
the
them.
last of them. Yep, there we go. Not bad. Definitely better than my last run. I did mess up the headshots on that one that one section. I hope you guys didn't see that part. That was pretty rough. But we are sub 24 going into the Dominguez cutscene, which is good. We can go ahead and skip this once we get the ability to. Actually, this might be... Oh, there we go. Alright. So the play here is to stick to the right the first time, and then stick to the left on the second branching path. It'll save you the most time. It'll be crucial to just getting a couple seconds off that final time. Again, at the end of the day, every second counts here. And utilizing this pathing can just make it so much better for your final time overall. Where we're gonna go up here, and then one more time when it comes back down. There we go. Laura's gonna get sent underwater. It's looking okay so far. What are we at? We're at 2511, not too bad. Again, in a water section, we're just looking for good pathing, making sure we're fast swimming. There's an air pocket up here that we do have to grab, I believe. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna go ahead and start spamming square once we get up to this door here to get this quick time event over with quickly. There we go. I do play on tap, by the way, instead of hold. I think it is faster to do it this way. And now once we get to the window in here, we're gonna start spamming triangle instead of square for the melee attacks. There we go. Perfect. And now we're just gonna go straight for the wall. Right here. Jump up. Okay. Now we're immediately looking for this platform right here. Go, jumping onto the billboard. I missed a frame perfect grab there, that's okay. Going onto the crane, going up. Gonna do the light jump. There we go. Going down to another light jump onto the box. Perfect. Now we're hopping back up. Now once we get on here, there's gonna be a little animation that plays. But we're gonna hold to the left, because we're gonna have a jump coming up that is to our left. Right there. Now we're gonna jump up here, go off to the right, and we're almost here. We are just a couple jumps away from seeing the kid death. Here we go, there he is. As long as we jump over here, we should be able to see it. And there we have it, folks. 27:30 on the time. Let's go. Wow, what a run, dude. What an absolutely beautiful run. 27:30 for the kid death. That is a sub 28 still. Oh man, that is definitely a world record. Wow. Wow, dude, I'm so happy. Just my heart was beating out of my chest there. Absolutely crushed my personal best. We shaved about 20 seconds off of my best time, utilizing those techs that I mentioned in this video. Wow, what a great speedrun. What a great speedrun. Cannot wait to submit that to speedrun.com. Man, yeah, drop a like for that one, guys. You know what I'm saying? What an absolutely beautiful speedrun. So yeah. That is Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Kid Death Percent, 27:30 world record. We're going to be uploading this to YouTube. Yeah, subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this and more no-hit runs, no-hit gods. Yeah, we have a lot of content coming for you guys. This is just the start. Let me tell you, this is just the start. So, hey, thank you everyone for watching, and hey, have a blessed and beautiful day.
Oh my! Okay, nice job. Yeah, bitch!